everyone, how's it going? It is your pal, Sal here. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome because today we are doing my first ever Demi Lovato music reaction. So guys, tonight Demi Lovato has just dropped the lead single off of her brand new album. The album has a beautiful title. It is called Dancing with the Devil, The Art of Starting Over, and the lead single for this album is called Dancing with the Devil. So just as a bit of background information on what I feel about Demi, I've been a light Demi fan for a few years now. I had a friend back in high school who was very much in love with her. I ended up seeing the Demi World Tour with her in Moline, Illinois, so holla to that. I was very much in tune with the Demi era, the Confident era, and I kind of tuned out for the Tell Me You Love Me era. I don't know why personally, but I just wasn't as into it, and as we all know, Demi went through a lot of struggles after that era. She almost died due to an overdose, and she's getting her life back on track and all that, and I think that I'm most interested in this era because of what she's been through, and I feel like when you go through something really tough, it can create some of the most amazing music. But what really got me and what's making me very interested in this album that is coming up is the album artwork. The fact that there's like 25 million different editions of the cover for this album, I'm like intrigued because it looks really, really interesting. So I'm very excited to listen to this. Okay, this is why I say that this is a tad complicated. So Dancing with the Devil, which we're about to listen to, which was just released, is technically the lead single. However, on this album, there are a few other songs that have been singles, but they're not considered the lead single, much like how Never Really Over. You get the drift. Like, it is what it is. I've not heard these, so we're gonna save those for like when the album comes out next week. And also, they just announced the full track listing for the album, and what's really cute, I really like, is that the first 3 tracks are a prologue, and then the rest of the album from track number 4, it begins with an intro, so like that's the actual album. So I'm intrigued, but we're gonna put all that, that's gotta wait till next week, because right now we are going to listen to the lead single, which like I said is called Dancing with the Devil, so let's see what Demi has to offer. Okay, here we go. Lovely already. It's just a little red wine, I'll be fine. Okay, a little red wine, she'll be fine. I wanna do this every night. I've been good, okay. I deserve it. I think I've earned it. Feels like it's worth it in my mind. Oh, I like that vocal there. That's nice. I told you I was okay, but I was lying. I was dancing with the devil, out of control. This sounds like one of her other songs, but I don't know which one. But I recognize this. I feel like almost made it to heaven. It was closer than you know. Lying with the enemy. What does this remind me of? I mean, that's true. Loving the low notes. It's just a little white line, I'll be fine. Wait, did she say, okay, so first she's saying red wine, but now she's saying instead of white wine, like to, to channel across the red, I think she said white lie. Hang on. It's just a little white line, I'll be fine. I think she said that. White lie? That's what I heard. A little white line is a little glass pie. Interesting. I'm not... 10 for a remedy, almost got the best of me. I keep praying I don't reach the end of my lifetime. Twisted reality, hopeless insanity. I told you I was okay, but I was lying. I was dancing with the devil. I like that. The backing vocals are cool. It's so forget, we're building. Come on, we're gonna keep building. Say a little prayer. I like how controlled that sound. I like that. Love the piano. Oh, I like the backing vocals there. Maybe. Ooh, that was cool. Interesting. Okay, that was Dancing with the Devil, the lead single off of Demi's new album. And the one thing that I am getting so far is that where this is placed on the album, so this is track number 2. So the first song is Anyone, which is one of the songs that's already been released that I mentioned before. I'm interested in this because one thing is that you could take this as her right now, because I remember her talking about her approach to sobriety right now. I think she says that she does weed. I'm not sure if she still says she occasionally drinks. Because, you know, especially like with being in, Alcoholics Anonymous or like any of those step programs, like their main thing of saying is like, no alcohol. And then some people are like, well, that doesn't work either. It's like, maybe she's working on trying to find a way of moderation, like including in her life. But at the end of the day, that's still kind of dancing with the devil. But then again, I feel like that's a metaphor for life too. I mean, any choice you make is kind of like dancing with the devil. Will it lead to something good? Will it lead to something bad? It's interesting to use this. It makes sense as the lead single because it's definitely a showcase into where I think we're headed. Is it, like, to me, the most, like, whoa thing I've heard? Not necessarily. I feel like I've heard a song similar to this before. The one that keeps popping in my head, and I don't know if I think it sounds similar, but I will say that I think it might, because that's the first thing that's popping into my head, is Christina Aguilera's Fall in Line, which Demi is featured on. Not one of my favorite tracks on Liberation, but I feel like that's what it's reminding me of. Lyrically, obviously, it's very different, but something in the production, the way it was structured. But then again, like, when I'm thinking of those two songs, I'm like, two different things. Regardless of that, one thing we have to talk about is that I will say that I loved her vocals on this. Demi is an artist who can be guilty, which is fine. I mean, listen, we love it. We love it how it is, but can be guilty of skrelting a little bit. Which, you know, occasionally here and there, not bad, but she can be guilty of that, where I'm like, I love where you're headed, but I wasn't sure if I loved the execution at the end. This sounded like some of the most, like, controlled, like, layered vocaling I think I've heard from her in a very long time. I love that she was able to showcase her power, but it didn't feel like she was overpowering, like, my sound, my little speaker. It's not like a sound system. But I like that. I appreciated that. I felt like it was a very interesting, a very haunting track, a simple track, but not one that I wish it was making me a little more pumped for the era, but I'm still comfortable with this era that we're headed in. I think it'll be interesting. So I think a few more listens, I'll like it a little more. I think it's good. Not nothing, you know, above and beyond, but I'm happy to see where we're headed. So that was Dancing with the Devil, the lead single off of the upcoming Dancing with the Devil, The Art of Starting Over. So what did you guys think of this song? Let me know in the comments below. As always, do not forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at Salvador J. Rocha, Twitter at Sal Says Stuff, and TikTok at SalRocha1. And I'll see you guys very soon. If you're dancing with the devil, I suggest staying safe. And if you're having the red wine she's speaking of, well, good on you. Bye, guys. I'll see you later.